Hello, everybody. This is Julissa. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to the channel. Thank you so much to everybody who is watching and listening right now in the podcast. Today is Tuesday, February 17, 2026. I'm going to talk to you guys about that viral video of something that happened over the weekend in Italy. And it's a man who forcibly, it was crazy to see it. I want to see if I can put the video here if you're watching this video on YouTube. This man, the mom and the child were leaving a supermarket. At the same time, a man was entering and he tried to kidnap the child. Like, that is crazy. And you see something like that. You think about the moms that go to the supermarket, to the store, with like a toddler, and then they have the baby in the little car seat, and then they have a car filled with groceries, and like basically their hands are full, and then you see this man just grabbing this child, trying, like, this is the world that we're living in right now, and we need to speak about it because years ago, kidnapping, look what's going on with the Savannah Guthrie mom. Kidnapping years ago was like a thing that you see only in movies, right? Rarely you will hear a case of a kidnapped victim like what happened with Ariel Castro, and that happened like 2012 or something like this. But he had three young ladies hostage for a very long time in his house, and you know, I think it was 10 years, Ariel Castro, and you will hear something like that, very specific cases, kind of like hard to see. But now I feel like kidnapping and grabbing people off the streets happening more than ever, and this is why we have to pay attention. So before I continue, I want to say thank you guys so much for listening using Spotify. Don't forget to follow me there. Every time, if you follow Julissa Designs podcast on Spotify, every time I make a new video, you will get a notification. Same thing with everybody who's watching the video and listening using YouTube right now. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Every time I make a new episode, you will get a notification. But crazy times that we're living in, I know there's a lot of other trending news happening right now. We have so much stuff going on. It's just, this is the time. If you were ever, considering having a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, I mean, that will be the best decision in your life. And to see how everything is happening right now, um, you need to get on that fast, right? I will never get tired of saying that, guys. This is what my whole channel is about, to not only to come and share stories like this, but to also tell people about the gospel of Jesus Christ. So that's basically what I do. It's so crazy, but this happened. It says here that a man was charged after allegedly trying to snatch a toddler from her mother in an Italian supermarket. Bystander helped stop the suspect before police arrived and arrested him. The child suffered a fractured femur and was taken to a hospital. Like I said, a man, um, the man was living with with the child holding the hands, and this older man, that's the other thing, he's an older man. He came and basically grabbed the kid and started kind of like running with it. Thanks be to God that um, bystander help out. A lot of the times it's hard to even find people to do that, to help out when they see somebody in need. Imagine this mom imagine if she was having like another a baby in a carriage. Thank God, it was just her and the toddler, but even so, it's not like he saw the toddler wandering through the supermarket aisle. The child was with his mom, holding her hand, leaving the store, and this man is just gonna go and grab him like that and basically just try to run away with him. This is the times that we're living in. It says here the footage shows the man forcefully seizing the girl. So it was a girl. I keep saying he. So it was a young girl, a toddler, forcibly seizing the girl as she was leaving the Esselunga supermarket in Bergamo with her mom, who fought to stop what authorities describe as an attempted kidnapping, prompting a chaotic struggle by bystanders as bystanders rushed to her aid. According to authorities, the girl was taken to the hospital for evaluation, where doctors determined she has suffered a fractured femur in the incident, like I mentioned earlier. They say that Italian state police said that responding officers quickly arrived to arrest the man. Um, in an investigation, including the collection of witnesses' statements and analysis of the video, the surveillance video, which has become viral now. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to put it here. I might have to put it audio, because it's not my video. But if you don't see me putting it, so you can just search it. It's very viral right now. It says here they allow the judicial authorities to charge him with attempted aggravated kidnapping and aggravated assault. When you see something so bold like that, right? You have a mom leaving the supermarket, and it's so crazy because esa lunga, when I went to Italy for school, that was like a supermarket that I would go to a lot. I guess they're very well known over there. And when you see that man, the boldness for him to do that, like I mentioned, it's not like he saw the child wandering around in the parking lot in a grocery aisle by the child by itself, right? By herself. This child was walking out of the supermarket holding the mom's hand. And this man boldly and forcefully just grabbed onto the child, and why he was gonna run away with her. It's almost like you want his house to be searched, his acquaintances, whoever he is, his and encounter, like his the people around him, friends, family, to be searched, because that boldness shows some type of desperation. um I mean, that's very that's a very desperate move right there, very bold, very desperate. And it's just, it's so crazy that these are the times that we're living in. A lot of the times we see a video like that and we cannot relate because we think, oh, that's a far away country, it's not even here in the US. um this he I'm watching the video right now. He basically janked the child out of her hand. Like, how scary. What a terrifying moment. I cannot imagine. I mean, that child is going to have to go through therapy, not for her body, which, they say she broke a femur, but like you know, the psychological effect is going to be so great in her. So she needs to go, I'm sure she's going to have to go through intensive, therapy, just to be able to be, like, be able to be in public again. I mean, like, again, I keep repeating myself. She's just walking out of the supermarket holding her mom's hand, and here comes this big stranger trying to grab her and eventually doing so. So it's just terrifying, you guys. And I see what I'm looking at is right now, even people that were walking in with him in front, and people in the supermarket were immediately, it was an immediate reaction. They immediately tried to help her out because they saw what happened. Even a guy that was, as he was leaving, he basically just stopped there in the middle to help out too. Um, but the reason that I say the boldness of this incident says a lot. It says to me that this man was in a desperation mood. I mean, it's a public place, right at the entrance, filled with cameras, right? And the child was with the mom, holding her hand, leaving the store, like, and you see so many people. It's not like it was just like enough time, but there was not that many people shopping. So it's just very interesting. It's almost like it's either he needs to be researched. I mean, I'm sure the police is doing their intensive work. His house, what he does for a living, but it also says to me that it could also be a type of mental health condition that he has, but he shouldn't be out in public like that by himself. If he's the type of person who will do something like that, he shouldn't be out by himself. Let me see if I find another article that says more information. no, they're calling it he attempted to kidnap the child. And more information about the video says the video begins with the mother and her 1-year-old girl. So it was just a 1-year-old girl leaving the grocery store. As they walk through the door, a man violently and snatched the girl. Wow. So they hold the guy there until the police came. So a terrifying moment. I mean, I can just hear like the child crying, going through something like that. It's crazy, and how terrifying that is. So I think the boldness of this attack says everything. It says everything. So let me know, guys, what you think about this. Thank you guys so much again for coming to the channel and listening in the podcast. Have a good day, everybody.